Come spend the day with me. Chicago felt like a heat wave today. It was about 50 degrees, so of course the windows had to be open. It was so nice. I got some work done before having a little bit of lunch, and then I was distracted by dust and dirt and crumbs. Cooper makes such a mess when he eats his food. It ends up all over. I don't understand. And then I went to clean up in my bathroom because the robots don't do a great job in here, and I was horrified. I thought I was just going to do a little vacuuming. This freaking light or laser or whatever it is on the vacuum shows everything. So I stopped being lazy and I picked up the bath mats. I was like, okay, I'm going to wash those so I can give everything a better clean. So I threw those in. Plus they get kind of gross. I don't know. How often do you wash your bath mats? Because I feel like they need it a lot. I didn't do the big one yet because it has to be done separately. My washer can only handle so many. Then I wanted to just vacuum up the baseboards. Those had gotten dusty too. I had a friend over the other day and he was asking what I do with my baseboards, and honestly I vacuum them with like a dusting attachment on the end of my Dyson a lot of times and then go in with a microfiber cloth. I also had some clothes that I needed to put away that had been hanging to dry. I had done laundry. Cooper was chilling. He was just relaxing in my bed all by himself. Apparently he's like, yeah, you go on with your bad self, but I'm going to stay here. So that's fine. I just wanted to put my clothes away really quickly. I also had some folding that I needed to do. So I got that done, put everything away, which always makes me feel so much better. I love hang drying most of my clothes. They feel like they just wear better and do better, but I hate when they're like out of place. It drives me crazy. Then I sat down to do a quick call. Cooper, of course, was like, "Ooh, let me nap in your lap. Perfect. You want to go out? You want to go for a walk? Yeah? Yay! Let's go." I swear Cooper understands that the weather was better today because he was actually interested in going for a walk, like excited. So I was all about that. I was like, okay, great, let's go out. I needed to get my steps, and little did Cooper know, but he was going to get some steps with me today. When it's really cold, he will not walk very far, even with boots or whatever on. So lately our walks have just been like quicker walks or going to the dog park or whatever the case might be. But today we're going to do a little bit more. Not too far though. So we headed out. I live on Wacker, and there are different levels to Wacker. There's like upper Wacker, lower Wacker, and my building is nice because it has an entrance on lower Wacker as well as upper Wacker, so I'm able to go right out onto the level with the Riverwalk, which is so convenient. I love walking on the Riverwalk along the lakefront, and just there's always things to see. Like right now, some of the lake is still frozen over, some of it's broken up, so it is very wet though. With everything melting, it is mushy and kind of dirty, but that's okay. We walked by the yacht club and just had a really nice walk. I don't know what the bubbling thing is. I guess it's from the yacht club, but I did start to feel a little sick for some reason. So I had to sit down for a minute in Cancer Survivors Garden. I was feeling like, I don't know, nauseous or shaky. So I just sat for a little bit and then I was okay. I was fine. So I went back in, and Cooper got like kind of extra muddy today. We normally wash off his paws, but I need to do a little bit extra today because it was like under his belly and everything just from all the mud and wetness and everything. But he knows the drill. He doesn't love it, but he knows the drill. So I just washed him off really quickly and dried his paws, although I should have done a better job drying his paws, to be honest, but that's okay. We live and we learn. We went back upstairs and I just wanted to do a few things around the house, like unloading the dishwasher, putting things away. Let's just call it positive procrastination, shall we? I just didn't feel like doing the work that I have to do, and yeah, it's a problem. I sat down to look at some emails and Cooper was like, ooh, perfect. Let me just scooch on in here and get some scratchies. So of course I obliged. Now I better get back to work. Have a great day.